What the actual fuck am I doing? What the actual fuck is going on? So, yeah, what the actual fuck is the title of the first episode of the first of hopefully many monologues from what I'm calling Amateur Traveler Professional Idiot. Something I've wanted to do for some time now. Like, it's been on my mind a lot. I just wanted to get a lot of things off my chest. And I want to share it with you. My voice is now in your ears right now, coming out of your speakers, not coming in your headphones, but you know what I mean. Like, either way, you're listening to this right now. And it's because of a near death experience, and actually almost 10 years now. April this year, 2025, I had a cancer, and that lasted for around 14 months and went through some shit. And then towards the end, I spent like 116 days in hospital, and I was given 2 weeks to live. And after that, I spent a year learning how to walk again, learning how to be normal again, and all this kind of stuff. And I'll explain more in another episode, but I was in a relationship at the time, and I'm still close to that person, and I love the shit out of them, but like, I just wanted to do something that my body couldn't do at the time. So I ended up traveling South America for 14 months, and that also led to some fucked up situations and some weird ass shit. Getting robbed multiple times and almost dying again on a hike. But not only that, like, I want to tell you so many things. I want to tell you about my fucked up family that hardly exists anymore. I want to tell you about my record label that I own. The very thing that you're listening to right now is on Wrong Pop. Something that I did many years ago, playing in bands. I've done loads of weird ass shit, and lots of awesome things have happened too. So I want to share a load of good stuff with you in future episodes. I want to share with you all of the bad shit too, and just get everything off my chest. You know, it's like, hopefully this will be a weekly episodic thing, and each thing will have a new title. I want to tell you about the first time I did it as a teenager. Maybe about the fact that, like, the first body that I found was like as a 10-year-old. Like, I want to share all of these experiences with you. I want to share the love, the losses, the betrayal, the loyalty, the friends that I've made recently. So I'm currently now in Ecuador, my favorite country in the world, somewhere where I hope to live. I'm in a not so secret location in Quito right now. I spent the past few months in my favorite place in the world as a volunteer in a hostel called Cotopaxi. And also, all of this is like part of a book that I intended to write about my life. Like, because when you have a second chance at life and you're literally on death's door and somehow someone saves your ass, in my case, it was a stem cell donor called Sam. You just want to fucking do stuff, you know? Sometimes your mind wants to do things that your body can't do. Like, I fell in love. I fucked up many times. A lot of people fucked me over as well. But I've made so many good friends, and you'll learn over time, if you keep listening to this, that blood-wise, I don't have a family. Like, there's no one left, really, apart from my brother. Like, no parents, grandparents, all that kind of stuff. On a tangent, I'll tell you about my drug running nan in Belgium, where as a young boy at the 8 years old, I had bodyguards protecting me because she ran a cartel, and me and my brother were at risk of being kidnapped. Like, all of this crazy stuff. Like, I'll tell you more about the bands that I was in. I'll tell you more about my record label that I ran for a while, Long Pop, and all of the cool shit that I did with that. And yeah, I just want to be raw and honest. There's going to be no edits in this, so excuse me if I fuck up or if I repeat myself, or, you know, it's only going to be a fucking dollar a week. So hopefully it's not pulling the purse strings too much. And I don't even know how long this is going for, but hopefully it'll be like 30 minutes a week or so, something like that. At the moment, I'm kind of struggling with a few things, but I'm also very happy with some things. I think the main thing that I want to get across is just being human. Um, there's no bullshit. There's no lighting, although there is some kind of weird strip lights going on in this room. And I'm holding a microphone and a glass of wine, as you're probably seeing some of the edits and stuff. But I feel like I need to do this. I wanted to do this so bad for so long, and the book that I'm writing is taking a very long time. It will contain most of these things and some other stuff, but I also feel like that will be something to enjoy and to read on the long term. So hopefully these bite-sized episodes will let you know a bit more about me and why I'm doing this. So why am I doing this is just like I say, I just want to get it out there. I would put it out and see what happens with it, you know? So get used to my audiobook voice. I'm originally from a small town called Stoke-on-Trent in the Midlands. I spent like 15 years or so living in London. And then, like, say, 2023, 24, spent a long ass time traveling South America on my own with no experience whatsoever. Like, I literally got robbed at knife point my first day in Brazil. I spent way too much money on certain things. Fucked up a lot. Took a lot of to like carnivals and things like that. Like, I have no filter, by the way. I am not worried about anyone finding out anything about me. I'm just brutally honest, and I want to share that with you. So hopefully this will get more structure as the weeks go along, and it'll be more specific about certain things. But right now I'm in a pretty good place. I'm quite happy. I really don't want to go back to London or England. No offense, guys. You should come visit me. I feel like I could live a life out here. Like, it's so fucking amazing and so beautiful. I've been summiting volcanoes and climbing and hiking, some shit that I never wanted to do before. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have told you to go fuck yourself. And yeah, so there'll be like stuff about, for example, there'll be an episode about like my actual full time in hospital and all those things. There'll be an episode about the label. There'll be specific episodes about crazy family stuff or why I'm so happy right now, even though despite I've had a big kick in the face and all those kind of things. So some of you will like know a lot of this stuff already. Some of you will only discover this. Some of you will probably know me as a volunteer in Cotopaxi. Some of you will know me as a guy that you just bumped into while traveling. Some of you will have known me for decades and will probably think, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, what are you doing, you dipshit? But it's all come down to a few things. Like, for example, my story's been shared in The Guardian last year. It went out on the internet, it went out to press, to millions of people. So I'm kind of like, there's no illusions of grandeur here. Like, I care, but I also don't care. There's the art of not giving a fuck, but also giving a fuck about people. Well, I have nothing to lose, so I don't mind. You can hate this, you can like this, you can pay for this, and hopefully, it'd be nice to be able to talk more shit to you guys, and it will be better, it'll be more specific, but I just wanted this to be like an introduction. Like, I don't even know how long the time is going for. I'm supposed to be doing this for like between 20 and 30 minutes. Even though I've been thinking about this for weeks, and someone I care about very much is helping me with this, and I'm very grateful for that. They set this up too. So you will see some clips of that stuff, but I really want to get down to the nitty gritty. I want to be raw. I want to be unedited. I want to tell you about all the loves and losses. Like my relationship with death, for example, just doesn't go to my near death experience. Like I lost my mum 5 years after cheating death to the same thing, and that changes your perspective too. Like I say, the only living relative I have now is my brother, and hopefully he might listen to this, and we can talk again. I've made a load of friends. I've lost a load of friends. I have scars from like motorbike accidents, from being assaulted in other places, and you always come back stronger and stuff. And I feel like getting this out there is the best thing that I can do. Whether 10 of you are listening, whether 100 or however many people, I just want to get this out there. So from a selfish point of view, sorry, not sorry. Probably shouldn't be doing this after drinking a couple of bottles of wine, maybe, but then I don't want this to be any different than I wanted it to be originally, which is just like say waffling on for however long for $1 a week. You know what I mean? So let's just see where this goes. I really want to keep doing this. Hopefully, I won't be drunk all the time when I do it because that would be silly. But I want to put it out there and see what you guys think. Tell me what you want to know about. Like, say, I have hundreds of stories, some good, some bad. I want to be more specific about those things and just be open and honest with you. Like, there's a camera facing me right now, too. So there'll be some clips and stuff. Probably look like a dick, but like I say, I don't care. Um, so yeah, there'll be so many awesome stories that some of you may know, a lot of you don't know. I don't want to put any spoilers in there, but if you give me the time, like half an hour a week, I'll share some really awesome shit with you. Some like, stuff that might make you cry too. Some stuff that'll make you go, fuck yeah, this guy, what the actual fuck? And that's why I wanted to call this episode that, because I am literally winging it. Like, I do want to dedicate this episode to two people. One, my mum, obviously, who built me up as a single parent, and the other person being Lorna, who is my ex-wife and best friend. Like, the reason I say that is, and you'll get to know this more, but when you are almost on your deathbed and you go through 40 months of like pure hell and shit, the one person that was there by my side, the one person that had to witness that, the one person, that was like told the bad news and then the good news was her. So, yeah, this goes to Josephine Ann Clark and Lorna Marie Sinnott Clark. Two people who I'm very grateful to exist for. But also, there'll be many thanks along the way as well. Like, way too many. I'm actually just going to see how long this has been going for. I don't know, because I can't see. So hopefully we'll end it there. But yeah, what the actual fuck? This is Stephen Lee Clark signing off, otherwise known as Steve Wrongpop. And yeah, if you give me a chance, let me improve on these things and see where it ends up, then let's go for it. All right. Cheers. Okay. This is not cool. Oh, public places. That dude. What are you looking at? It's okay. Ich liebe dich, ich kann dich nicht und liebe dich. Mein Heart gehört kein anderen, du gehörst zu mir.